Hey guys, I hope everyone watched my previous sessions about the Docker file and Docker series. So this is one of the real-time use case if you are working in IT industry, if you are running a project. I hope nowadays everyone is using the DevOps, right? Like they are using the one Docker file will be there in your project, right? Then how to create that type of Docker file by using the Spring Boot. I'm taking as a Spring Boot application. What I will do, I will create simple REST endpoint like one web service, you can say. If I hit that web service, I will get some hi hello world or whatever you want to display the some name. That is Spring Boot. I hope if you are from Java background, I hope you are clear. Just for the remaining people, just observe the session, so how we can create the Docker file. Okay, by using the Spring Boot. What I will do, I will create one Spring Boot application. I will generate one jar file. So by using that, I will create one Docker file. I will run. I will push to public repository. Then how you need to run, we'll see. It's like a real Docker concepts will come to the picture now. That means whatever I am doing instructions in this session, you no need to do anything. Okay, just you can use that image, just you can run the application. Then how the Docker is easy now, that is the advantage of the Docker, right? Okay, quickly start. So if I want to create a Docker image, before that I need to create a Spring Boot jar file, right? That means I need a Spring Boot application. Okay, so how I can do, go for the new tab, Spring IO initializer. If you go there, you can create some sample project in online itself. Okay, Spring initializer. In this initializer, just you need to download a project, just you need to import in your Eclipse or IntelliJ, whatever you have the IDE in your system. Okay, I'm clicking on the Maven project. If you want, you can use a Gradle or Kotlin or Groovy, whatever. Right now I'm using Java and Maven. I'm using some stable version 2.3.4. Here your project package name you can give. I will do com dot java express dot docker I'm giving. So I will say this is a demo application. Okay, this is like Artifactory, right? What I will do, you can give anything, docker dot java, just I'm giving. Here I need a package name in this way only. Okay, this is your package name. I need a jar file. I'm using the 8 Java version. Just generate the project. See, docker.java. For me project is generated. Just go on right click and arch utility. If you have WinZip, just you can extract. So this is my project docker.java. Hope project name is not good. We'll see what we'll do. docker.springboot I'm taking, then it will be good, right? Whatever you want, you can give the project name, right? Docker hyphen spring boot hyphen hello. I'm giving, this is my file. Just generate. Okay, how many projects you want, you can get. Okay, whatever, I will extract this one. Okay, this is my project name, docker hyphen spring boot hyphen hello. Okay, what I will do, let me open my STS. If you don't have, just you can download from the Google also this STS. You can download for STS download. Just if you go click here, whatever you know, tools.spring, just you can download this. If it is a Linux or Mac or Windows, just you can download and you can open. Okay, so this is your STS tool. What I will do, go for the file, I will import. That is a Maven project, right? I choose my Maven. If you don't know, just here type the Maven here. Sorry, back Maven. If you type here existing Java project, okay, click here, next, choose your project where your project is available. In the downloads, there is a Spring Boot hello world. Okay, open, finish. Okay, so if this is a first time, it will take hardly around 5 to 7 minutes, depend on your internet connection. Max it will take 10 minutes. It will download all the jar files of that Spring Boot version. In my system already it is downloaded, that's why it is not showing here. So once your build is ready, just all dependencies will be downloaded. You can see here one Docker Spring Boot Hello application, one file you can able to see in this way. What I will do, I will create my one controller class. That means create a class. I will take as a Docker Hello World I'm giving. Okay, this is my Java class. So I want to map as a REST controller. Okay, REST controller, why we are using, if you want to map, it's a REST endpoint, right? If you want to do any actions, just you can enable this option. Sorry, it's not happen. REST controller, just you can see here, then just you can import. Why it is not happened? Spring Boot hyphen hello. All right, this is my REST controller. Just you can import. Hope these jar files are not downloaded. Go for Maven, click update the project. Okay, the project is updated. Okay, sorry guys, I forgot to add a dependency. So here, if you right side, if you have add dependency will be there. Just click the Spring Boot, you need to add that dependency, generate the project. Okay, what I will do, I will delete my existing project. Go for the file, import Maven project. Next, you need to browse, download. Just where is my application? Right, this is one only, Docker hyphen Spring Boot, right? Just go and open, finish. Why? Because in the pom.xml you need a WebJar file, otherwise how it will get to know. If you see here, pom.xml, I'm maximizing here, the spring hyphen boot hyphen starter hyphen web, this jar file is this dependency is required in order to write your controller. Now go for class, and I'm writing Docker hello world. Okay, here I can write your my REST controller, REST. Whenever you do, if you don't know why it's not happening, my cursor. Okay, REST controller, just you can write, if you hover you will import the statement of this part. Okay, now, and I need to give some request mapping. Okay, go for, why? Because you need to hit a particular URL, right? So request mapping, I want to give slash v1 slash docker. I want to give, this is my URL of your hello world. Okay, now these two actions is done. Now what I will do, public string get name. Okay, just I want to return my name. Okay, return, I will say welcome to Java Express channel. Okay, now semicolon. So you need to, this is a get request, right? So get mapping, this is a Spring Boot is providing. Just go and import over here. I hope now your Spring Boot application is ready now. By default, if you run this application, it will be run in 8080 port number. Just cross verify, are you able to hit or not. Go for Spring Boot application, right click, run as Java application. So what is your my URL now? This is my URL, right? Now if you see, this is running on port number, default port number 8080. So what I will do, copy this path. Now how your URL will look like, localhost 8080 slash v1 slash docker. If you hit here, see, are you able to see, welcome to Java Express channel. This is my Spring Boot application. In order to run my application, this is the way you need to do. Okay, now what I will, just I'm stopping. Now I need to generate my jar file. How I can do, go for the project, right click, there is a run as here install maven install. Okay, what it will do, it will take some time to download all the dependencies, then it will download one jar file in your repository. Where is that repository? If you go for target here, this is your jar file. Okay, spring boot hyphen hello hyphen some name is there, right? This is your I will copy the name, rename, just copy this one. Okay, now your jar file is also ready. Now I need to keep this jar file in a docker file. From the docker file I need to create a docker image. How I can create? Go on the right click. If you see my previous session, now you will understand how to create the docker file. Go for the project, right click, file. I am giving my file name as a docker file. Okay, the file name should be a same. Now you need to write your first what we need in order to run your jar file, you need a Java software. Okay, how we can get? From command, now open jdk colon 8. In order to run your spring boot application, 8 Java 8 is mandatory. Okay, now how to search this one in the Java, in the repository level. If you don't know, go here, hub.dockerhub.com. If you type the Java, actually that is deprecated. Now you can display the OpenJDK. This is your OpenJDK. By using this, so you can deploy this. Docker pull OpenJDK means you will get the latest JDK. Okay, now I'm using the 8. This is one required. Now, okay, now what I need to do, I need to copy the jar file from your local directory to inside your Java folder. How I can? In the root folder, what I will do, I will add in which directory I have my target directory, right? Slash target. Okay, if you see here, this is my target folder. What I will do, target slash, I'm giving this one. So the name look like is very big. What we'll do, we'll change this name. I will change here, go for the plugins, give the name as what I will do, Java Express Spring Boot hyphen docker. I'm giving, this is the file name. Now go for here, right click, run as maven install. It will do, it will generate a new jar file to you again. Go for refresh, just refresh. This is my jar file name, right? What I will do, I will take a copy, go for docker file. So this is one you need to add inside your container. What I will do, I'm using the same name. Okay, right now I'm not changing anything. Okay, this is just copying. After that, which step I need to do? Now you have a OpenJDK, now you have a target. Now it will be running on which port number? 8080. That port number I need to enable. How to enable? Docker instruction expose 8080. Okay, now next, previous section I explained about the CMD and entry point, right? CMD is a default argument, entry point it's like a, you cannot override. What I will do, no one can override my entry point. What I will do, entry point, it's a multiple commands I need to go, which is the, if you want to run a Java software, a jar file, you need a Java command, comma hyphen jar, this is one, and your jar file input you need to provide. This is the syntax if you want to run the jar file. If you are using the Python, so based on the Python how you will run, you can give the docker file also. Okay, just your docker file is ready now. Okay, where is my docker file? Inside my project root directory. I will go there, properties, go there, I'm copying my file, go for your terminal, cd. Okay, now you have my docker file. Now you know how to create your docker file, new docker file. What I will do, how to build an image, docker build hyphen t. So how to create a image name, right? Here image name, what you want to give, Java Express, just I'm giving Java Express, nothing else. Okay, dot I'm giving. What it will do, it will download your JDK. What happened? Okay, Java Express target is not found, some mistake we done. Let me go for here. Okay, here dot jar file I didn't given, just to copy paste. Okay, now it will download your OpenJDK, and what it will, second step, it is targeting your container and exposing the port number, and this is your entry point. Now if you see here, Docker images, where is your Docker image? See, Java Express, I didn't given any tag, so it is a latest tag 14 seconds ago. Now your Docker image is ready. Now you want to run this Docker image. What I will do, copy my image id, clear my screen. How to run your container? Docker container run command. If you want to expose port number, that 80 is a container port. If you want to expose outside the world with a different port number, still you can give. How we can give? 80, suppose 84 I given, inside my port number 8080. Okay, which is my image id, this is my image id. If you see here, now your application will run here. See here, it is running on which port number? 8080, but I'm exposed to the outside the world 8084. Okay, we'll go, and here what I will do, this one. See, welcome to Java Express channel. Okay, in my Spring Boot application I am not running, I already disconnected here, I already stopped my server. Through Docker image, you are inside a container, you can, this many containers, how many you need, you can create that many containers. Okay, I hope everyone is clear. Now you can use this Docker image, you can run in your application. You no need any Spring Boot, you no need to download the jar file, you no need to do anything. Simple, you have a Docker image with everything, all dependencies, softwares, everything. So just you go and run this application, it will be work for you. If you are really running, just please leave the comments whether it is working for you or not. Okay, how you will get this image means I will show you now. Okay, now canceling now. Okay, what I will do, in order to push, now I will push this image to my public repository. In order to push, you need some credentials. Okay, I already signed up, just you go and register in this website, hub.dockerhub.com. so this is my username. If you go for repositories, this is my repositories, right? In this repositories I have a Docker image. How to push a Docker image to the repository, I will tell you now. Okay, now if you want to do Docker login, just I'm log out this part. Okay, if you want to log in, go and terminal, go for Docker login. It will ask your username, my username I'm giving and my password I'm giving. Okay, it will go for login succeed. Once it is succeed, now you need to build your image with your username. Whatever you done, that is not the right way. You build an image in the local. If you see here, Docker images, here Java Express is there, but there is no username is there for, you need to build with your username. Okay, how I can do that? Docker build -t, specify our username, ANV Bhaskar my username, slash, which name I want to give? Java Express colon, I'm giving my version 0.0.1. okay, -t. Future, if I have any other thing, what I will do, I will give 0.0.2 I will give. What is happened? My Docker image is created. Docker images, if you see here, with my specific username, it is created. Now how to push this one? Okay, no need to do anything, it's like a git push git pull, like that only. Docker push your username slash Java Express colon 0.0.1 I'm giving. Just if you run here, it will push this image to public repository. By using this, you can pull, just Docker pull my username slash your jar file. that is Java Express 0.01. If you do this one, you can run the application in your system. So it is taking time. Actually, I need to give Java Express hyphen Spring Boot. It is taking some time. Yeah, now it is pushed. So if you want to cross check, how you will do, go here, just after login, go for the repositories and see JNV Bhaskar / Java Express. If you go and search here, there is a public view is there. See, it looks like for you like this. If you use by using this one, just you can run your application. Just I'm copying. If you want to pull, now what I will do, I will remove inside my container. Okay, Docker RMI. I'm removing. This is my in my local. Okay, now how to pull this one I will tell you now. 0.0.1. Sorry. Untagged. If you see, clear Docker images. I don't have my Docker image now. What I will do, I will log out also. Okay. Now my repository is a public repository. I no need to log in. How you can do? Docker pull. Use my username / Java Express : 0.0.1. Why? Because the image is available in the public repository. See, it is pulling from here. I didn't logged in also. Now here I logged out also. Okay, if you see Docker images, here my image is there 6 minutes ago. So maybe just you go and type ANV Bhaskar / whatever the command I'm shown here, just run this command and run this application. You will get welcome to Java Express channel. If you try this one, just leave your comments and hit a subscribe button. If you want to get notification, just click on the bell icon. Thank you guys.